So, hi everyone, I'm going to be doing a video for Divine Feminine, which I'm getting back to basically, oh god, wait a minute, I'm getting a bit higgledy. Anyway, I'll just keep going, because that's, I think, basically, if you're new, everything I do is channeling, so the way that I approach every video, like the higgledy-piggledy way I've approached this, it's going to have something to do with it, right? So that's why I'm going to keep going. I'm also going to put this timer on. I'll put it on 30 minutes because these don't need to be 20 minutes. If I feel like doing one of those SOS ones, I will do it, but I've put the timer on 30 minutes. And if you're new around here, you'll be like, why the fuck do you need time? I need it because I could stand here all day. Like the one I done earlier was 90 minutes, and this is, this is the tea. So we've got the Divine Feminine, the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine thinking about Divine Masculine. We've got stuff to do about court here. Oh Christ, there's imprisonment behind it as well. That's some kind of false union. Basically, somebody's been in something where they might have been doing good and then that's put them out of it. And yeah, so anyway, you can see it yourself when, by a false person. So, but I've not watched it back yet because after I just filmed something, I don't want to watch it right back. But this was proves them wrong. So there's something. The weirdness is that it'll have different meanings to different people, but basically change is coming, and I do feel like, look, messaging and saying great fortune, gift, change, like I feel there's actually really amazing changes coming for whoever's went through hell, basically, and that it's both people. So if you are that Divine Feminine, that Divine Masculine, and some of that made sense there, because obviously that's just the cards lying there from what I've done. I feel, yeah, justice is going to come your way in the end, whether that's now or later. But I do feel there has been somebody in bad health, because look, they've just drew me that again. So this might come into this one. But I basically woke up with these cards on my head, so I knew that they wanted me to use them. And I get satisfaction out of shuffling these ones. But yeah, so like I said, everything I do is channeling, so just pay attention to what I'm saying. It's going to have meaning for you if this is your reading. Not every single thing that I do is going to make sense to you, so just bear that in mind. Bear in mind it's also a Scorpio moon as I'm channeling this, so a lot of the ugliness, a lot of the darkness, a lot of the shadow can appear. Scorpio actually happens to be my favourite sign, but it is, it is on the shadow side of it. And it's my favourite sign because I'm not afraid of intensity. I'm not afraid of deep connection. I'm not afraid of going where others are afraid to go, basically. Listening to stuff about death, listening to people that are grieving, listening to difficult stuff that's happened to this is basically what my life purpose is here to do. And so if you're basically, I feel they get me to say that because again, like I always say, God speaks through me, divine speaks through me, guide speaks through me. It is mediumship Monday too, so your loved ones of spirit could be speaking through me. That can happen any day, by the way. I just say mediumship Monday to be cute. And I didn't think I was going to be doing that, and I'm not, but now I'm not too sure, because so for the past few weeks, the past month now or something, maybe this would have been the 4th week, I've been guided to do Mediumship Monday live from roughly 8 o'clock UK time. Sometimes it ends up 9 o'clock. But because I'm holding space to do the solstice group healing on Thursday night, I'm being guided not to be doing that. But in saying that, I might actually show up, but it might just be my hands like this. But don't count it. So there's always a kind of like, if I show up, I show up. If I don't, I don't. But I feel like they might guide me to the last minute. And also because, like I've said, I'm only going to run the solstice Zoom if I've got at least 3 people. So obviously I'll update you as I go along. And I always just see it as if it doesn't look toil and labour. If it doesn't end up happening, it's just because it's like they feel like it's too much like hard work for me. But it's just always about putting the offers out. Build it and they will come. It's actually build it and he will come from the film, but build it and you know what I mean. But if you don't put out the offers, then it's not going to happen. But you've got to. But sometimes when you've been away from it, it can take a bit of time to get it going. So maybe somebody needs to hear that. Maybe that's connected with the one I put out the other day. Look, bravely market your magic. Like if you don't market at all, then nothing's going to happen. Do you know what I mean? But magic happens when you most expect it. So, Make it rain, that's hilarious. So yeah, like, do you know what I mean? It's so that's gonna have some meaning for other people. What else was I gonna say? But yeah, they're also guiding me to get back to. So basically, yeah, with that other one, I'm gonna watch that back and then I'll decide where I'm putting it. It was quite intense, as you can probably gather from those cards. But yeah, I'm actually, yeah, it's like I do get, I just know that it'll make sense to the different people that it's meant to be for. But I do need to watch it back to see how it all ties together, really. So to be honest, like, oh, but it might, what's just left out here? Oh my god, what's left out here? Fucking hell. So we've got lovers in reverse, and we've got marriage, and then we've got mature woman in reverse and mature man. I mean, that completely speaks to me like karmic family or something, that have pushed some kind of marriage where there wasn't any love. Look, because they look kind of like, uh-oh, what have we done? This wasn't love. Oh my god. Remember, somebody was, that could really resonate with sort of picking up on, just reading between the lines with what one of you was saying recently on a live. Maybe this one will speak to you. So anyway, that might be, but yeah, so that's always my card, that a divine masculine is going to be making their way towards the divine femme, putting hard work behind them. Because they were on the wrong pathway when they were going that way, and now they're in despair. And now, yeah, they're making changes in their life. That's interesting, because that's kind of like the one I just done, but actually not as well. So that's what I mean by not everyone is for you. That's going to make sense to someone. But this person wants to be with you, because they just led me to that too, but proved them wrong. So this is going to have something to do with it too. But look, and then they told me to please be patient a little while longer. Will you forgive me? I want to follow my heart. So yeah, look, they just keep saying pull them. I feel so much regret for everything I've said and done. I'm sorry for lying to you. I can't stand talking to you. I feel that definitely, I don't know where the rest of that deck is. I feel that definitely is going to be something like one of these situations where something's really been pushed by a family, either because of religious reasons or traditions, or it can simply, sadly, just be because somebody's like under the thumb of their family, you know, like manipulated, or this is what we want for you, this is what you'll do kind of vibe. And maybe somebody's choosing themselves. Well, I fucking hope so, if that's, because that's what it feels like coming through here. So let's, where have I put those? Oh, here they are. So what have we got? Because that, so basically, yeah, everything I do is clearing and healing energy too. So although I use a lot of cards, I'm always clearing the energy of any fuckery, getting you to see where you need to see, what you're not seeing, if this is for you. But this, even if this isn't for you, this can unlock epiphanies and, you know, understandings, because of me, the nature of me always healing energy, being healing energy. So let's just get this. So this is going to be the message for the Venus and Cancer, because currently, right now, as I'm filming this, Venus and Mercury. So Mercury is a planet of communication, remember, for those that need a reminder. And Venus is a planet of love, what you value, your money, self-worth, stuff like that. And it's in 0 degrees Cancer. So Cancer is about self-love, self-care. It's about, oh yeah, it's about, that's why the family, oh, right. There's a lot of stuff coming through about family in the one I done earlier. So yeah, so that, like, yeah, basically it's family, right? So it's Cancer is family, but it's also soul family, but it's also trauma. It's also things to do like with depression, just feelings of sadness. It's also like mothering, cuddles, unconditional love. So you mean it's every sign has got the light and the shadow, but there's been a lot about manipulation too, and the shadow side of Cancer is manipulation too. Because, you know, if you think about it, that's how a lot of people can get their own way, by playing on your emotions. So just bear in mind all the things I'm saying here. It's going to have some sort of meaning. And now I did watch, I watched this film I loved that I watched years ago called Brittany Runs a Marathon. So you might want to watch that too if you're guided to it. It's on Prime, or, you know, wherever else you'd find it. I think it's exclusive to Prime though. But it's such a brilliant film, and it's so brilliant for if you yourself struggle to receive love from others or support, or you're always kind of like, what's the catch? You know, that kind of, you know, you just barely don't trust anyone because you've been scorned. And hopefully I'm a good example for you. Like, oh, I get betrayed left, right and centre in literally every fucking area of my life. I'm not kidding. Like I said, it's like fucking Jesus vibes, right? As I'm holding these cards, we might need to I always feel when when I mention Jesus like that, I always feel it's because they want me to pick up the Jesus cards. Are they down here? Where are they? I can't see them. But basic, so maybe with me saying I can't see the Jesus cards, maybe that's somebody feeling like you're all alone, you feel like you've not got that support, that it's like, you know, that this thing shouldn't get any worse. This is what I mean, this is the shadow side of Scorpio, because Scorpio's pain. This feels like, you know, this is what I mean about these could be pretty dark messages, like picking up on the lower side of how some people feel. So don't put yourself in that place if you're not in that place. Don't make this yours if it's not. It's probably, these measures are going to be helping people that really don't feel too good. What else was I going to say? Yeah, the long and short of it, that film is about, you know, she realizes that she's staying stuck in karmic cycles of basically overeating, feeling crap, and going out and drinking, self-medicating, all of that, because she's surrounded by very karmic, toxic, narcissistic friends that are very insecure. So, and basically they're using her. So, you know, if that speaks to you, well, I fucking hope it doesn't, but I spoke about it all for like 90 minutes in the other one that I done. But, and by the way, if you're new around here, I do tend to make reference to films quite a lot, and when I end up doing it and it's like the ones that are 90 minutes and 2 hours, I feel these are the ones that I'm going to have on one of the levels of the YouTube membership. So but I put them on here as well, obviously, when I'm guided to, so that imagine when that's all sort of up and running more, so that you can see what's meant by that. But anyway, what's the scripture? So this doesn't need to resonate with a divine feminine. It can be a divine masculine's feminine side, your receptivity, your ability to receive, especially what I just said, actually, because like when I was watching that film, I was more thinking, well, I was 100% think this is a divine masculine, right? Because although I can resonate with what when I'm watching it too, because it's really about setting a small goal and keeping focused, which, think about it, that's what I'm like, full stop. Like, I'm willing to let go of people, places and things. If I see that they're holding me back from where I want to go, I'm willing to let them go, but not like the people, if people are genuine, they've got my back, I'm not going to, basically, I don't cut people out of my life for no reason. That's basically it. You know, I've got Saturn and Scorpio. I'm very, 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 very fiercely loyal. But once things happen where it's like, nah, no fucking way, the loyalty is not matched even an ounce, then I'll move away from people. So you might be like that too. But Saturn and Scorpio work-wise has got just an unmatchable work effort. Like my Saturn and Mars and Scorpio in the first house, it's very, very, very hard working, and I like the satisfaction of working hard to achieve a goal. So like I've said, I've had many offers over the years for people to grow this channel, and I've declined them all, and that's not because I'm not open to receiving the help. It's because I didn't trust, you know, I'm like, and I do feel that was the right call. But also it was mainly because I wanted to, I like being able to put the effort in to get somewhere. So, and I'm glad, no regrets about that. But, and like I said in other videos in earlier, I keep getting these weird kind of emails and shit like that. If you like, so if you're one of them, please just like, don't even bother, right? Because I'm not, like, it's marketing people, you know, when it's like they come at you like, oh, I'm a big fan, and no, you're not. You've just sort of picked somebody off a database, and you know, I can feel that. I've got Pluto and Scorpio. It's insulting to my intelligence. So what's one? So for a divine feminine or divine masculine's feminine side, we have love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your strength. Do Deuteronomy 6:5. So it could be something about the 5th of June being significant, or the 6th of May. And God gave us a spirit, not of fear, but of power, of love, and self-control. Oh, look, and then look, that's what I was just talking about, self-discipline, self-control. Yeah, 7th of January might be significant, 1st of July, or whatever you see there. So, because we've now got 15 minutes left, let's just ask, yeah, what is it that somebody most needs to hear today? Let's shuffle. I don't know whether it's going to be like a divine feminine and divine masculine talking to each other, or whether it's going to be a general message. I'm just going to go with the flow. let's use these cards. I haven't used these in a while. So, what is it that could still be relevant because I left it in short, I don't know. So, what is it that this divine feminine, whether it's a divine feminine regardless of gender, or a divine masculine's feminine side, what is it this person needs to know? Right, so it's something about being honest yourself. It's like, that's why Scorpio is my favourite sign. It is brutally honest. I coined it years ago. It's brutal honesty, right? Which is what you'll find with me. But all your feelings, even the difficult ones, have a message for you. Accept your truth, then let source take it from there. So it's brilliant for deep, deep emotional healing. Brilliant for shadow work. Like, you can't, if you're willing to do that deep shadow work, either on your own, facing up to your stuff, or like I said, I just really don't feel that you can do deep, deep shadow work to the depth that you're going to get results on your own. You can do a bit of it on your own, but then it is wise to go and find somebody you trust to be that mirror. You know what I mean? Because that's what I am for people, because you're going to get, you know, there's stuff that you can't see. It's like, you know, I teach that all the time about, you can't see the knives that are in your back. You might be able to feel it, but like when I feel like there's shady shit going on around me in any area of my life, I feel it. And I get all the signs and the downloads, right? And then if I really, really feel like I'm like, nah, I need to, like, I'll go to somebody else that's similar to me, and then they'll be able to be like X, Y, and Z. I'll be like, that's exactly what I thought. You know what I mean? So I already knew it, but I needed to go to somebody else to be able to see the things that I can't see. And that's exactly what I do for people too. And like I said, some of us are better at it than others. I'm just going to call a spade a spade. People with heavy Scorpio, like Scorpio rising, but remember, Pluto rules Scorpio and Pluto conjuncts my rising. So I'm like really, really super psychic and very good at spotting that shady shit. So I'll spot the stuff that you're not seeing, that nobody else is, the covert stuff. Time to play. You're working too hard and worrying about everything. Seek out joyous experiences to bring balance in your life. So there's definitely something here about, you know, there's difficult feelings going on that you're being asked to take a look at, to slow down and take a look at, which is what a Scorpio moon does. But I mean, it doesn't mean everyone does it. You could go to the dark side of Scorpio and you could self-indulge, overdo it, overwork, overplay, self-sabotage basically. Because Scorpio, depending on where it is in your chart, could be self-sabotage too. And again, I've been there, done that, wore the t-shirt, and that's actually why I'm very good at helping people with it, because my Scorpio is, a bit of it is in my 12th house. Like, that's the house of undoing. So nobody's going to be able to spot better when somebody's self-sabotaging, because I was a master of it up until a point. And then I start getting honest with myself and I'm like, no, cut that out. You know what I mean? Fucking get on with it, get doing what you're meant to do. So, yeah, but I feel there's a balance needed here of, you might have been like, say you might have been actually really in the thick of doing a lot of shadow work, a lot of therapy, a lot of healing, and now you need to do something fun. Embrace this magical moment. You're in the perfect energetic space for manifesting miracles. Allow your wishes to be filled. Yeah, 11 could be significant. So November or May, or like the 17th of May could be significant, a birthday and anniversary, or the 11th of May, or the 5th of November, or like, so all these, or the 17th of November. So all these dates could be significant for anything, things that have happened, memories, anniversaries. I already know some of them are definitely going to resonate with some. Trivial life matters are distracting you from your goals. Archangel Metatron and I are here to help you stay grounded. That's always my card for a divine masculine that's getting distracted. It can be divine feminine too, but a divine masculine that's getting distracted away from their feelings. Because think about that, could be like, that could be a divine masculine that's like working hard to ignore their feelings for a divine feminine. But just take it how it resonates, because that can be, because this is a divine feminine message. And what else does this divine feminine need to know? All the ones that resonate with it. Intricacies in industry. Yeah, so again, what's jumping out at me there again is it's work. So there's a lot coming through here about work. And reflection. Whoa, fucking hell, that's like that's like the two same cards from a different deck. Like, I mean, I shuffled that again, didn't it? Look, right? To me, that's that card, and that's that card. Like, well, yeah. It's like, you know, so basically there's definitely a message here of slowing down to pay attention to your feelings. And also, that's Wednesday. So today I'm filming this on, it's today, is it the 17th or the 18th? Yeah, so I'm filming this on Monday the 17th, right? And that's actually star card, hope, healing, And 19th is the Sun, the best card in the pack, some believe it to be. And the 19th is actually Wednesday, the day before the summer solstice. Now, wait a minute, I'm just going to put, like, yeah, it is. Like, look, so I was about to say, I'm just going to check and double check. But when I looked before, well in advance, a month ago, it told me that the exact point of summer solstice in the UK was, I think it was like 9:30 at night or something, on the 20th. So that's why I made the Zoom that. But I saw something earlier and it was like they were saying it was the 21st. But a lot of people just assume that the solstice is always on the 21st, or the change of seasons, and it isn't always exactly. So, but the fact that it's at 20 minutes, I think they're answering me. But I do just want to pause this and check. Yeah, I knew that, but I had to check. So that's symbolic of you already know something. Don't doubt it. You're right, right. So it's just when I've seen that earlier, whoever said that, that person's got that wrong. So it is apparently. Oh, see now this one's saying about it. This one's saying it's 21:51 on Thursday night. Wait a minute, that's the Met Office. They'll have the right. Whatever. The other one said it was happening, but the point is 21's a karmic cycle coming to an end as well. Oh, that's interesting. That's guys. So wait a minute, I need to be careful what I'm showing you my photo. Oh no, there's no point. So just believe me that the time was 5:11, which translates to the 5th of November, and that was one of the dates that I called out. So the 5th of November is going to be significant for some reason, and yeah, I already know that is significant to to someone that I was speaking to the other day, but that could be so birthdays, anniversaries, any kind of just anything that sticks out to you is, oh, that's when that happened, right? So that's what I'm feeling that's about. Right, so let's see. Oh, it's also fireworks night too, but I don't think that's what that's about. The Hanged Man, suspense, waiting. So yeah, something's about, look what's so interesting about this, right? Look, it's got one person there, one person there. I feel this is like a divine feminine, divine masculine. There's like a lot of suspense, a lot of tension, something waiting for this to balance. That looks like that's a divine masculine knowing where they need to go. A love and union. Wow. I mean, that's a boom drop the mic moment. Test the courage, but it's a challenge because it's the 5 of Wands, and I mean that's putting it politely. Test the courage. Something's like this is like there's been fights and there's either been fights and conflicts between two twin flames, or there's been a lot of fights and conflicts that stop somebody from going towards a union to balance things out. But that's true love, union. You know, you can't get much more love than that. Love and union, teamwork. So this is the divine feminine message, but it seems to have spilled over into, I can feel it's like a divine masculine's in their feelings. This is what they want to do. So what else do we need to know about that? Yeah, look, this is somebody that can't stop reminiscing about somebody from the past, a past love, memories of childhood, teenage years. Your own power. Yeah, 2 of Wands, like that. Somebody that again is like making plans, taking your power back for your own for your ultimate happiness. Awards, camaraderie, affection. Oh look, and the words in on these cards are amazing. But look, and that happiness card is conveniently sitting here. This feels like divine masculine. Look, I'm aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. This is somebody I feel that's having to take their power back from people that are trying to hold them back from where they know they want to go. Just for a change, only kidding, it's always that story. But because wait a minute. I was about to say, because divine masculines tend, it feels like it's turned into divine masculine reading. What do the divine feminine energies need to surrender to? The ones that are going to resonate with this, and then I'll do divine masculine's feminine side. Yeah, so divine feminine, but see how that is absolutely amazing me, that fits with the film. Although I went on about the film and the other one, it fits with what I said. The whole gist of that film is she keeps pushing away the love from people that are trying to help her, the people are genuinely love and help her. And that's why I always stress, like, my main message is, if I can trust people mostly think about it. Like people that the very first time people come on a Zoom with me, people are blown away by how unconditionally loving and supportive and trusting I am with your stuff. Like, you know, I'm humbled and honoured that you're coming to me, trusting me with your shit. But I actually trust you with a lot of my stuff, which, like you said, it is risky. But I know I can just feel into it, right? And but but basically, my message is, if I can be hurt and betrayed like I have been in every area of life, and I can still trust people, then you can do it too. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't change who you are just because there's fucking people like that in the world. They're always going to be there. So surrender to receiving support and love. Allow the love and support of others in, rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. So although I said that's divine feminine, femicide, I absolutely feel it is, right? Because we all need to hear that. I'm a divine feminine, and you know, absolutely, it reminds me of actually last week when my mum was here and my dishes were like, you know, out of control. Because like I said, if I've had a really busy weekday and it's just basically, like, you know what I mean. And she was like, "Can I just stay and help?" And actually, I was like, "Do you know what? You normally." I'd say it, but I went, "But please, can I just, I'll do it after I've had a nap and get up." And it was because I just actually didn't want the clambering about in the kitchen and that. I felt really burnt out and I needed quiet. But generally speaking, I would let, you know, if my mum was here or my friend, I would let the person help me, right? Because that's what people that love and support you want to help you with. So that's just an example they've given me. But wherever you're struggling, you know, with something that isn't going to be that hard for somebody, like, let people help you, divine feminines. But also, I feel this is divine masculine side, but I'm going to put it back and see what comes out. Because I feel that's divine masculines need to be open to the love and support, because that's literally what that whole film is about. They've just pulled my eyes to 1717. Remember, it is the 17th. So that could be something that's very significant to the timing of today, 17th of June. Because everything I do is timeless, but it is the 17th of June. What do the divine masculines, feminine side need to surrender to? Surrender to inner peace, yeah. So this kind of feels like somebody that's wanting to move away from that Five of Wands kind of drama that's around them. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet, meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. But what they're actually getting me to say is, you know, because of what I've said on the other one, it feels like, you know, people are noticing that you're becoming more peaceful, that you're untangling yourself from codependency, which is what all twin flames are guided to do. It doesn't mean that all twin flames actually do it, but that's what you're guided to do. The divine feminine does it first, divine masculine then follows suit, and then you're mirroring each other kind of thing. But and it doesn't always happen like that either. Like I always say, nobody's got the 100% gospel and all this. That's just what I've noticed from my own journey and what I work with. And then look, they told me to look on the bottom. That's what some divine masculines are being guided to do. And that's what that, again, blowing my mind, that's what that whole film's about. She basically is a chronic people pleaser. And she's surrounded by narcissistic friends that are just, you know, it's all about them. And she's suiting them. And then when she actually focuses on her own goals and loses the weight to run this marathon, she finds out those friends weren't friends at all. They were secret haters. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. That is so amazing. That's really, I think I'm going to use that as a thumbnail. Like, this is definitely about the divine masculines that you're in your fields. It's like, you're going to have everything coming at you to pull you away from where you want to go, to distract you from this loving union. And you know why. I'm not explaining why, because I explain it. And look, this masculine could be in obsessive thinking, which is actually exhausting them about everything that's going on. And you're just being told to rest some more, and then look, you'll succeed. But this is relevant too. You're ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap in an exciting new world of possibilities. This one's relevant too. And look, there we go. I knew it would be somewhere. The same card. That's the mirroring. So the divine masculine, it's like you. They're a little bit further behind this divine feminine, but not too much. Look, listen to the body's messages about a person or situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, that's karmic energies. Be cautious. If you're energized and happy, move forward. So this masculine is realizing that the feminine energy, even just their spirit, the energy, or, you know, however they've got, yeah, well, like, again, because some masculines can see their own feminines doing things like this, right? Like, it's not just being mine. Like, there's other people, but it's whatever it is. It's like, for some, it'll just be the energy. It's like you're bringing light to this masculine, and it's like they're like, yeah, I know what I'm being guided to do. once you've done everything you can to achieve goal, turn the situation over to divine, let spirit work its magic for you. Right, so and the alarm's going to go off in a minute, so I will have to look. Like I said, 9 times out of 10 when I do these, even if I split it up divine femme, divine masculine, it's going to be for the divine masculine, because that's predominantly what I'm here to do, is to bring crystal clear vision to the divine masculine, where you couldn't see, to help you release, raise and reclaim and balance your inner union while you're in a dark night of soul, and set loving boundaries, and help you, encourage you to receive those, those downloads that you need to, you know, and you can't receive them if you're being distracted by karmic energies, to express your soul and to come into union. Look, accessing the unified field. Yeah, to align with abundance and access the unified field and the sacred union. But in order to do that, you've got to clear the core wounds with the karmic energies holding you back to receive the Holy Grail. And the thing is, if you run away from that, you'll be shift or be shifted, or shaft or be shifted, spiritual awakening. Oh my God. Right, okay, so now I'm going to do the Mars and Taurus message. So I hope this made sense to you. Now what to do is, if you've seen this one, make sure that you watch the one that I'll pin below in the comments, and that will be the masculine side of this feminine's energy, because you can see how it was mixing in and blending in anyway. So, and it's, I say it as if it's two separate people, but it'll make sense to a whole load of different twins. So watch that one if you feel guided to. See you later. And also, you can book your own personal 30-minute unlisted reading if you've already had a live session with me before. And I've also got other lengths, 15 minutes, 90 minutes, or you could book a live Zoom session. So see you later.